doing all this business stuff and whatnot, and doing all this community work, we're not doing family work. You gotta really get in tune with really getting back to the family. Like, sit down with your family. You need the space, you need the time, and you need some food.
It ain't that hard to get family together.
Yeah, I'm just tryna run a checkup like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand and make the family proud. I'm sick of penny pinching like a foster. I need some pinching off these.
What's good, family? Hey, we're back at it again. We're having our third annual Friends and Family Reunion. Tell them about it, cuz.
I'm ready, cuz. It's going to be on August the 8th at Holiday Park at the Pavilion. We're going to be there from 12 to 7 p.m., baby. And we're going to have a good time. Free food, turn up. Free vibes, free for everyone.
All of that and plenty more.
Yes.
Bring your family, bring your friends. Kick it with us for the day. Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. We'll see y'all there. Peace. Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the number one podcast for families seeking to end generational dysfunction. What up, cuz?
Nothing much.
My dog.
Nothing much, man. You know what I mean? Stand on my P's and Q's and Q's and P's.
Okay.
But not selling any. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm standing on my P's and Q's. Because I said.
You ain't selling no Q, P's. Okay, understood.
Yeah, because I said it backwards.
That's for the people in the back.
Yeah.
I got. I'm going to make it make sense. I'm going to make it make sense.
I said it backwards, and I ain't want people to think I'm selling Q, P's.
We ain't
so I
doing
just
that.
wanted to say, I'm standing on my P's and Q's, but you know I always say stuff backwards. It wasn't at the time. It wasn't at the right time.
We legal and legit over here for sure.
Yeah, but no, man, I'm having a good day, man. Good day, man. You know what I mean? It's the same, man. Taking care of the kids, mission to it, man. You know, I'm always on the mission. We always on the mission. The journey always going. The life is always going, man. And shout out to my wife. We having another baby.
Congrats.
I'm having 4 kids. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. I'm about to have 4. I know, man. That's crazy, man. I can't wait.
You got a.
Yeah, I got 4
a basketball team. You Bill Russell, you player coach. Man. Bill Russell. I'm gonna be out there hooping on boys. I ain't mad at it.
Man, but other than that, cuz everything going good, man. We trying to have this baby naturally again, man. So
love it.
We're gonna do it, keep going, you know what I mean? And if it don't happen, it don't happen. But we ain't gonna go out easy. We're going out with a bang. But that's the kids growing up, man, and that's it, man. You know, before we get into it, cuz, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Oh man, it's I am in a space of bliss. I'm in the space of being reconnected with myself. I am happily in therapy, and I also have a form of recreational therapy as well, by coaching football again, which is super dope. That's one of my happy places, and I also get to walk in my purpose on purpose. While getting a little
back to that child.
Yeah, for sure. While getting a little paper too, which ain't nobody shying away from that at all.
Hell no.
And it's like you hear this a lot, man. With we heard this pretty much every trip when I was traveling with Bloom Project over the summer, from people that are successful in their roles. Pretty much in some capacity, they said you just have to do what you like, and then the money will come. Yeah. To paraphrase what all of the people, the men and women we spoke to, have said.
Yeah.
And I can genuinely say I love everything that I'm doing right now. To how I'm working on myself personally. I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing with Lead Your Lineage. We have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of stuff on my end to complete. I love doing it though.
Real talk.
It's not, I don't dread doing it.
Real talk.
Real
talk.
I don't.
What you mean?
I'm not mad about the work. I know I'm not a robot, but I'm not mad about the work.
I see what you mean.
I am in a space where, like I said, I get to mentor young men and still be around a game, a sport that helped shape the person that's on this microphone right now.
Your childhood. You was talking about me off camera?
Yep, absolutely.
For you. Absolutely.
Because we're talking about riding the bike was helps him reconnect with his childhood, and for me, it's football.
Yep.
Been getting reconnected with that. So I'm in a place of bliss because definitely got some work to do, a lot of work to do. But I'm grateful for the work that has been done. And then those moments where you be like, damn, I got this to do. Like, but I take a break intentionally and I pause and I just breathe and I just be like,
when your next game, cuz me and Teron gonna pull up.
Oh yeah, but y'all pull up on us. We got a scrimmage.
Yeah, a game, man. We ain't pulling no goddamn scrimmage.
I seen the schedule. Yeah. We started in September, August. Okay. Starting in August, so it's right around the corner. I'll send you the schedule though. Yeah. So yeah, just being in that space, man. You get to do your thing, and even like when you know you got a lot of work to do, just being grateful in that moment, just to take a deep breath. Like, yo, you're not where you want to be, but you are nowhere near close to where you were. And that helps ground me and being able to just get back to being grateful. So I'm appreciative of those moments I get to take with myself. Other people I love too. So yeah, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm in a place of bliss, feeling good, getting back in shape. With that, hey, look, if you working out now, don't stop. You're college. I live real shit. Don't stop. Do not stop. Like I was, real quick. We did a workout on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So they had like max outs for squat and everything. They were in there doing their thing. I just did like some shoulders and some chest work. Then we went outside. They had to do like a stadium lap. The football players, y'all know what it is. A stadium lap. You get on the track. If your track and field is connected to your football stadium, you know exactly what it is. You get on the track, hit them stadium steps, go up and down the bleachers, you take a lap around the track, you go right back up on the bleachers. So typically it'll be you start on the bleachers, get off the bleachers, run the curve, sprint up the other side, the home side or the away side, sprint up the other side of the bleachers, run the curve. That's one lap. You can do that for 4 laps or whatever. We kind of did it differently because we only our home stadium is being our home bleachers are being built right now, and we only have the away ones done. So I'll be ready for the season though. So we just did the away bleachers, and then we just took a lap, like a whole 400-meter lap, and that was done. We just transitioned straight into practice after that. It didn't take me out, but I was like, yeah, I'm not in shape, but I'm like, I'm not where I used to be at though.
You ain't young no more. Man.
I'm not where I was like, I can still do this. And I was, and the coaches, the older coaches, they around the field, getting ready for practice and everything. And right before practice, I'm like, yeah, I get a little water bottle, take a little break and whatnot. I was like, man, I want to do this when I'm 60. I want to do this when I'm 60. I want to be able to be in enough shape.
You 60?
Not be able to work out like that. Yeah. Be able to go do some bleachers and take a lap at 60. I want to be able to do that. If I can't do that, I failed myself. I failed my health.
Lady that's 89 that's working out. That's how I want to be.
For sure.
Only time I don't want to be able to work out is my last little week.
Yeah.
When I'm 106.
Because we underestimated.
His last week he couldn't do nothing. Shit, well, I'm 106 and that'd be my last week. I can't do nothing now.
We underestimate so much of like how important the importance of moving our bodies. It's so important. We got to move our bodies every day.
Man, cause I said this even on one of the episodes. I forgot what episode. Cause I be doing little joints and shit. So and this is a true statement. I'll start caring more about my body when I start becoming more cool with Micah. That's just real shit, bro. And I always tell him that I never was thankful for my leg. And to hearing him how he has to day-to-day operation and then seeing it out, I'm like, damn, you know what, bro? I'm thankful for my leg. And I told him that. He said, shit, I want you to be.
Yeah, that's real though. That's real.
Hey, I was cracking up, man. He said, I want you to be because I ain't got mine. Shit, hey, bro, trust me, bro. I'm thankful for mine, bro. You know, I always correlate the thing to humor. So, he know that. So he don't be tripping. I be joking and shit all the time. You know what I mean? But, man, I'm thankful, man, cause having one leg, bro, he's strong than a bitch, man. He's strong than a motherfucker. But just having one leg, bro, I couldn't imagine living life without my other leg. You know what I mean? So shit. Man,
That's real. That's real, man. So that's how. Yeah, that was some up I'm feeling though, cause it was being blissful for the moment, and when I had those moments of whatever I got going on internally, I just take a breath, take a moment, take a breath, and just pause and just be grateful.
That's where I'm at. Cuz. Gotta be grateful, cuz.
Out the way and on the way, for real.
Gotta be grateful, man. And you know, that kind of goes in with this, you know. I'm gonna transition it with it. Being grateful, you know, I was at that point too, you know, sometimes, you know, and all that, man, I'm just gonna get to it, man. Sometimes, man, I've been going through this, man. I had to go through this with myself, man. And I'm just gonna be 100. I didn't know I was doing it because I was trying to. I know how the difference. Like it's hard for me. Me and my wife, we dating, right? We getting another wife. We ain't getting another sex partner. None of that. We want another wife. You know what I mean? So me being understanding and all that, I kind of lowered my standards. I guess being 100 hurt for me to even say this without me even realizing. You know what I mean? Not even with dating, just with that. You know, with life in general. You know what I mean? We all can go through this. Even with my job, I was going through this. Lowering my standards, you know what I mean? Being more accepting to the world. You know what I mean? Because of trying to be understanding. You know what I mean? Being like, okay, I understand that it's going to be hard to find a vegan here in Indiana. I understand it's going to be hard to find a woman that ain't a Christian. I understand. And I'm being vulnerable because I'm being 100. This is what I understand.
Appreciate your vulnerability right now, too.
And I understand there ain't going to be no Christian woman. And I understand it ain't going to be no vegan woman. I understand that she ain't going to have no kids. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I'm lowering it. I'm being more understanding. Like, oh, okay, this real. Most women got kids now. Too many people don't know about the city of Nasir. That's why if they are more than that, they just don't know the truth about Christianity, period. To be 100, if you don't, it's going to hurt people's feelings for me saying that, but it's just the truth. And oh man, most women have kids and this, that, and that, and third. You know, and without me, my wife, okay, being understanding because the type of people we are, the open energy we are, we understanding that everybody's at a different level in life, everybody's at a different thinking in life, so I'm not as judgmental, but that don't mean I have to accept it and lower my standard for you to become in my circle. You know what I mean? I still can be understanding without being understanding. I can be understanding without being understanding. I can understand why you eat meat, but inside of me, I would never eat meat. But I understand why you would.
Right.
I understand why you're a Christian, but I would never be one. I'm not judging y'all. I'm not saying I'm better than you. You know what I mean? But I understand, you know? I understand the position that things was put in place for everybody, propaganda for everybody, including me, to have European ways, to think European, to move accordingly, to follow this program. I understand that. But that don't mean I got to lower my standards. That don't mean I got to accept and try to be a stepdaddy. That don't mean I got to accept and try to talk you in about being Christianity or allow you to cook meat in my food or in my house or anything. That didn't happen. That part right there didn't happen. I'm just letting people think. You know what I mean? Just but just being more understanding sometimes don't mean I gotta be understanding. And I had to learn that. Keep my standards, bro. Just because I'm not all judgmental, don't mean I gotta lower myself. And it's a reason why I feel confidence. Don't let people knock your confidence off because they talking about, oh, you real, you think you all of that. Shit. If you think so, then you think so. That's okay. You know what I mean? And I never gave a damn what motherfuckers think about anyway. You know me, I truly don't give a fuck. I told y'all that. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, me trying to be more understanding, and I thought I had to take it more inner. I don't. It's okay with me being this unique being that I believe myself I am. It's okay for me to feel like I gotta find that unique person because I'm a unique being. Me and my wife. When I say person, I'm talking about me and my wife. Me and my wife is one individual. So I'm just letting people know. I'm just letting people know. My wife is including in this shit too. God damn it, she about it too. I'm just letting people know. This ain't just a me thing. It's me and my wife. When I say me, it's the end of that bitch like it's a we. Make that M turn upside down and it's a we. God damn it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's just how me and my wife talk. She talk like that. If she was on camera, she'd be saying me too, but we really mean me. We. You know, for real, because we one person. But and we trying to accept another person to become one person. But that going through that, and I just had to throw that in there so people know. But
for sure.
but
so many questions.
Yeah,
so many questions.
But yeah, man. But so understand who I am. Mm-hmm. I'm okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not stick in and not find nothing. If it's not to your piece and not to what you need. A puzzle piece only can fit a certain part of that puzzle piece.
Right.
If you got a missing part of your puzzle piece, it's not saying we do. I'm just putting this in, so you can see. If you got a missing part of your puzzle piece, only that piece can fit in that area. You can't just go find another part of the puzzle or some other puzzle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If that missing piece is gone, it's gone. Once you lose a piece of the puzzle, it's gone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, cuz
let me ask you this
for the right piece.
That's good. That's good. Let me ask you this for the right piece that you're looking for, right?
Yeah, cuz. And this not even cut you off, cuz, but this was just my whole life too. I was gonna wrap it up to other stuff, but no, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, you good, you good. So the puzzle piece reference that you mentioned, the puzzle piece has to fit the puzzle that you and your wife has already created.
Not necessarily. See what you saying is she has to fit. No, she gonna be different. She gonna be nothing like my wife. She ain't gonna have nothing.
So y'all creating a whole new puzzle.
Not necessarily, but yes. You know what I mean?
Enlighten me.
Yeah, we adding, cuz. I'm not saying that she got to be just like my wife. She can be totally different. Mm-hmm. But we have to have the same morals, values, and principles. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have to move like you. We have to, because that's how good relationships stay together. That's for everybody. Everybody should date people who have the same morals, values, and principles. Everything else can be different. But if we have the same morals and values and principles, we're going to be okay. You know what I mean? How you view life may be different from how I view life. But but you still want respect, I still want respect. We might have to respect each other, look differently, and how we talk to each other differently because we was raised differently, but that respect is still that moral value and principle that I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
She can be very different. You know, it's okay to be different. Me and my wife are different. Me and my wife ain't the same. We grew up totally different, went through totally different things in life.
Right.
Our stories is different. Nobody is the same. Me and my brothers grew up in the same environment, but we different. My brothers grew up in the same house. They different. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I ain't looking for the same. But when I say what I'm looking for is, like I said, morals, values, and principles, man. I'm not about to date nobody who's doing something that I wouldn't do inner. I understand why they'd do that, but if I don't do that in the inner, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not allowing you to be in my home because this is my home now. This is where my kids is raised. How about if you get pregnant? All this, that means my kids will have mixed morals, values, and principles. Then that makes them go wild and crazy. I need my kids to have at least the same morals and values and principles. You know what I mean? Mama's side of them, they they do this, they do that, but they still got morals and values and principles. Daddy and them side do it different too, but they still got morals, values, and principles. Don't matter where that child going, he's gonna know how to respect and anything else you have underneath that catalog. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, walk me through well, thank you for sharing that too.
Yeah, God.
Walk me through the vetting process that you and shout out to Nadia, that you and your wife have created now with the lived experience.
Bro, then turn this to
this is a story.
Connection.
Story time with Tip.
Connection with lineage. Love connection.
Hey man, we gonna get to it.
What you say? We getting the lineage longer, cuz.
We gonna get to it. He said he's searching, so I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? He said he's searching, so I was like, hey, I don't know watching this. I don't know watching this.
I was putting it in the bigger picture though, man. Cuz took the love part and ran with it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, we're gonna make it make sense. He said he's searching, and somebody on here looking. So I'm just, so I'm just trying to figure it out. So what's the vetting process that you and your wife have put in place to be able to find another wife? What does that look like based on the lived experiences you've had with dating so far?
We try to go out sometimes, even if it's just one of us. You know what I mean? Going out, being more available.
When you get there, though, what does that look like? When you or her, or y'all both get there, when y'all meet her, what is that vetting process? How do you is this a possible? Does she have wifely tendencies in y'all perspective?
First you gotta be friends, in my opinion. First you gotta be friends. So first we gotta have some type of friendship, because friendship outlasts love. Your friendship is when you're old and dirty and all of that, for real. And people be like, "Oh, we still together." Ask them, like, "Well, damn, why y'all still?" It's my best friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That shit. So first we gotta establish a friendship. Me and my wife are best friends, bro. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm not comparing. I'm just letting people know how long relationships go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Me and my wife been married for 10 years. So that's what I'm saying. And every time we meet other people who've been married for long, people, and I always ask them, they best friends. So one thing it is, we got to be able to connect, have a friendship. You know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta. I like to laugh. You know what I mean? Shit, tickle me. You know, not tickle me, for real. But shit, make me laugh too, man. I don't like no boring ass person, man. That's one thing. I can't stand a boring ass person, man. I had to get used to hanging out with cuz, man. Cuz like to take naps and shit, be quiet and shit. Cuz like a quiet environment.
He don't know about this side of life, man. He gonna learn. He gonna learn one day, man.
I be messing with you, cuz.
I'm getting them right.
I be messing with you. He don't know no better yet. Boring, cuz. I be kicking it with you, cuz, man. I be having a good time when we going out, man. I just be bullshitting, man. You know, I just be bullshitting, man. But no, man. I can't have no boring person, man. That's one thing for sure. And man, that's about it, man. And then, like I said, morals, values, and principles, man. Everything else will fall in place. If we start building a friendship, then I can learn a lot about you. I'm gonna start learning the way you do, the way you what you eat, the way you go about things, the way you handle stuff, and then that way, either one of us is hurting ourselves and putting ourselves into jeopardy of getting our feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Before anything farther, we can see, do we aligned? Before we even go any farther, let's be friends and see if we align. You know what I mean? Then after we align and have all of this friendship and the morals and values and principles go together, now we can take it a step further. Now I'm learning your love language. How do you like to be loved? This is how I love. Do you know how to give a person they love back? You know what I mean? Because I'm going to always put it into you. My wife, she's going to put it into you. You know what I mean? It's just, like I said, man, it's a lot to it. But that's the first little stages. The first little stages is friendship, morals, values, and principles. And then after that, next step would be love, love language, love connection. How can we, it's a lot, cuz, but that's just it, man. I ain't about to be on here.
We gonna
love it, doubly, bubbly.
We gonna extract this. We gonna get this blueprint out this episode.
Man, because I was about to connect it all though, cuz it went to my job. lowering standards with my job, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, man, my time ain't needed. So I lowered then I was gonna connect it to everything, not just love, cuz that was just what I was just talking about. You know what I mean?
Love is life. Life is love.
You know,
Connect that thing.
But nah, man, but just lowering the standards, cuz, and I learned that, man. I said, man, I ain't about to lower my standards, man. With the job thing, you know what I mean? Man, looking for a job. Why do I need to keep finding a job, man, and I'm doing a good job with Lead Your Lineage? You know what I mean? We growing. We on a good page. We on a good thing. I ain't about to keep lowering my standards, taking these jobs and more time out of my day just to meet their requirements of how they feel like my life should be. You know what I mean? Lowering my standards. Like, damn, I got this whole multi-million-dollar business I'm building with my cousin, and I'm out here stressing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can take it slow. Take it slow. Work what I do. Don't lower my standards. Have your head up. Put your chest up high. Know what you got. Believe in it more. You know what I mean? Even with the kids situation, with teaching my kids. Shit, I'm like, oh, damn, I gotta step my game up, man. This, that. Nah, man, my kids are smart as hell. Shit, smarter.
Super advanced.
Super advanced, cuz. My son reading, cuz. He can read. He 5 reading.
I believe it.
He reading 4 words before Capri. And only how he reads, because he been reading every day. They read every day. He reads every day with his sister. And he teaching them. I said, that's how he is learning faster. I picked it up one day. I told him to go read a book with each other, and they was reading. And he was like, she's like, help. She's like, no, you remember when da-da-da get next to each other, they make this and that. She's like, oh, yeah. I didn't teach him that. He ain't even right there yet. His sister taught him that. He reading, bro. He be reading advanced.
That's powerful.
Yeah. I taught my oldest one. She helping me teach the rest of them. He gonna help his sister and teach them to them. That's how they keep being smarter. My 2-year-old cuz, man, that Kepra is intelligent, bro. She know how to put on her own clothes. She know how to find her clothes. Proper clothes, match her clothes, put her shoes on the right feet, like the right feet. They not on the wrong. She ain't walking out of town in them or nothing. And the girl is advanced, bro. She's advanced. She knows how to say her birthday already. When your birthday, I turn 9. She know how to do a lot already.
Just like that.
Yeah, she be going crazy.
Just like that.
That's little me for real.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I don't know how she look like her mama, but her attitude, her daddy, boy. Her daddy 100%. Both of my girls. Teron, he got his mama a little bit mixed, but not no feminine shit, but more cool, calm. How you realize that more calm.
He be chilling.
Yeah, he be chilling.
Yeah, man.
He be chilling like a big dog.
He chilling.
Like, dang, he chill. He a little bit more chill than them 2 girls and their daddy. Us, we be hype. We be the hype people around the crib. But yeah, cuz, man, just understanding like, dang, I'm doing a good thing, man. Don't lower my standards. Don't try to hurry up and keep working these jobs. And now you can't pour into your kids as much, man, or working and doing too much, man. Just keep working on your business. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You know what you're doing. Don't put your kids in school. My daughter, I don't know what grade that put her in. She's too young.
And to me, that's a flex. Old. That's a flex. Shout out to my little cousin.
Like, I don't know. And what grade would they put Teron in? Because he already regrouping, drooping. He about to start doing in probably 2-3 months, bro. He about to start doing multiplication and division, because he flying through all of that. He regrouping and adding double digits and all type of stuff. Thousands. You know how to add. Yeah, 5, bro. He taking off with the math. That dude be taking off. So putting him in school, they gonna be like, oh, goddamn, I don't know what grade to put him in either. So I ain't about to lower my standards, put my kids in a program that they probably won't even be as happy and talkative no more.
It'll dumb them down.
Yeah, dumb them down. They wouldn't be as... Yeah. My daughter can tell you a whole story, boy. In 5 minutes, she can talk and won't take a breath. You got a product, you got a service, You got anything like that? You want to display it here on Leaves of Lineage? Right here at this particular time? We will replace your ass spot with mine. And voila, you got your service, baby. Hit us up in the email. You can DM me too, because you might see this off of YouTube. Peace, baby. See you soon.
Tell you a story. We went to go speak at a school.
Yeah.
And we were in a classroom with other children, and cuz asked his oldest, Capri was like, do you want to be in school? She was like, no.
Yeah.
No, daddy. She was like, nope. And I was like, wow. And he was breaking it down to her. I don't know what he said specifically though, but he was breaking out. Like I saw he was like pointing things out in the classroom, and I saw all the different things that were going on. And I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why like it just why she said what she said.
Yeah.
Based on her upbringing.
And then you go in there and see the shit they're doing on the wall. I was telling her, like, come on, look at that. You was doing that when you was 4 and 5. Shit that they learning. I don't even know what grade this is, but you was doing this shit when you was 4 and 5.
Yep.
He was Teron age doing this shit, man.
Yep.
Knowing your name and know all of that, man. I saw some kids in elementary talking about 6. My mom was probably 4 or 5. What the fuck is a 4 or 5? You mean 45? I don't care. People be like, damn, that's messed up. You only kids like that. No, them kids are smart. Who the hell's teaching these kids is the problem. Kids are smart as hell, cuz.
Absolutely.
I promise a kid can learn more stuff.
They ain't got no dumb shit in their brain.
Bro, I swear to God, kids smarter than adults, bro. I swear, bro, you just got to pour into them. People be thinking I'm crazy, bro. It's easy to teach a kid something. You just got to go to kid land to teach them. That's it. Just go to kid land and teach them anything. They got it. I swear to God, they got it, bro. They will have it. Mm-hmm. We lowering our. You know what our problem is? We lowering the standards for kids.
Who set the standard though?
I don't know, man. Some person. Who
If what you're saying is fact, right, and it's received and perceived as fact from people that are listening to this, who set the standard? Because we sure the hell didn't.
I promise you can teach a kid anything. Take one of your kids and really try to teach. Just do an experiment. Take a child or whatever, man, just one of your family members, and teach them something daily. Some even if it's something they like. Teach them something daily. Teach them something daily. Watch how quick they're going to start picking up on it, right? And watch one day they're going to start teaching you stuff. Man, my daughter be teaching me stuff about dinosaurs. You know, she know how to spell dinosaurs, so she know how to put it in YouTube. I showed her how to look and research stuff. Man, my daughter be knowing all type of stuff about dinosaurs. She said, Daddy, did you know this about dinosaurs? Nah, baby, I ain't know that, baby. I ain't know what I mean. Did you know this? Did you know that? My daughter into rocks. She know what type of rocks it is. She's always into archaeology. She's into rocks and digging up our past and seeing who our people was more. That's what she's into deep. And she's deep diving in it. And I don't lower her standard, cuz. I never lower her standard, cuz. Never lower none of my kids' standards. My son and everything. I told my son the other day, too. One day, this is how real I am with my kids. We was pissing, right? And we was peeing, my fault. We was using the restroom. Me and my son, and he was like, something. And I told him, yeah, son, one day don't let that thing get you in trouble. He was like, what thing? I said, your head, your dick head, on your dick, on your penis. Boy, don't let it get you in trouble one day. He said, Daddy, you crazy. I said, all right. I'm crazy, but one day you gonna be like, damn, man, I remember my daddy. I know what the fuck my daddy was telling. I've been telling him this since he was young. You know, I've been telling my daughter, hey, watch who you have sex with. You never know who this, that, and the third. I've been telling my sons and my daughter, I teach them right now about sex. I don't lower their standards. So when the younger you are and you learning things properly, the more knowledge you have and the more wisdom you kind of get. You know what I mean? You'd be like, okay. Imagine if everybody taught us this shit and wasn't lowering our standards when we was young, cuz.
I'm imagining it, and I think if I would have had those intentional conversations about what a standard is, outside of sports, right? We had those conversations in sports where you hear the common phrase, "A standard is a standard. Don't lower your standards. You got these expectations you got to meet. Don't do this, don't do that." But it comes from a place of discipline instead of what I hear from your conversation is you're giving them different morals, values, and principles from a place of dedication. So dedication is like the love part of things. Discipline is like the fear part. So they're polar opposites, right? And I know from experience being fear-mongered into being disciplined wasn't sustainable for me personally. And I lean towards being more dedicated to something than being more disciplined. And I can take a step back outside of my own shoes and look at that timeline of the path that I walked, and I can see that play out as well. Like, where did discipline get me versus where did dedication get me? Or where did the lack of discipline get me versus the lack of dedication? So I learned stuff from fear or discipline, and I learned stuff from love or dedication. And then I also had to get lessons from the lack of that fear of doing whatever, and I had to get lessons for the lack of that love or whatever. So having that be able to play in my mind of like, okay, dedication or fear, which do you choose? And then being able to figure out, okay, I'm choosing dedication. What does that look like that can yield a positive result? So I'm able to grow, and that alone has helped me grow in my discernment. When I'm doing what I got to do for myself and walking in my purpose on purpose, I've been able to grow in discernment in that regard. I got a lot of work to do in that department, to be transparent, to be honest, in terms of growing my discernment. But I'm like I said earlier in the recording in our podcast, it's like I'm not where I want to be, but I take a step back and get out of my shoes and look at the path that I've walked, look at the journey. I'm way further than I thought I would ever be. And that's the part I'm grateful for. That's the part I'm grateful for, cause that journey right there, cause it's unmatched. It's priceless. It's unmatched. It helps you tell better stories. It helps me be able to be a better mentor for young people. It gives me things to talk about when I do have grandchildren one day. It gives stuff to run by you or run by people in my sacred circle when I need some wise counsel or some advice on something, or just need somebody's opinion on something. So that's how I look at all of that, how that shapes in terms of lowering your standards or just not having standards in general. Having low standards or the lack of standards. Both are bad, but which is worse? And that's subjective, up to the person speaking those words, in my opinion. So
I want to go back on something, cuz. Discipline and dedication. You know, I studied the 42 laws of Mayat, right? So you got to set an asar at all times. I feel like you got to be the same. That's how you got to approach that. I teach my kids discipline and dedication. You know what I mean? All the time. Everybody too. For example, man, like the other day, my daughter mentioned this the other day. You know, I always let them pick whatever they want on Fridays on that. She stopped her sister and her brother from eating bad food. She said, "Hey, don't eat that. Eat some fruit first. Don't eat that. Don't eat that candy. Don't eat that. No, trust me, Daddy letting you about to eat it, but your shit gonna hurt your stomach." She still remember that. You know what I mean? Like I told you remember how I used to let my son jump wild? People be like, "Damn, bro, why you be letting your son jump wild like that?" Oh, bro, he gonna hit his head one day. He gonna be like, "Damn, bro, you gonna let him? Yeah, I'm gonna let him hit his head. He be all right." We all hit our head before when we was little. He knock himself out. When he wake up, like, "Damn, son, I bet you won't do that again, will you?" I ain't about to keep telling your ass not to jump off this damn couch before you hurt yourself. Hey, man, you gonna hurt yourself. Okay, go ahead, hurt yourself. You know? So, yeah, I do both. discipline and dedication. You know, you gotta approach whole life with that. In my opinion, that's even with your standards. That's why you can lower your standards. That's how I lower my standards, going off with one more than the other. I want more understanding than understanding. You know what I mean?
Got to find that rhythm between the two.
You gotta find the balance. You know? That's why they made, you know how in a lot of stuff, you know, they got to tell you the truth sometimes. You know how they always have the devil and God on one shoulder and you that one entity? That's for real, bro. Before all this religion shit happened and all that, everybody knew that, quote unquote, everybody is their own devil, quote unquote, their own God. You know what I mean? Set and Asar. You got to find that balance in between. Can't be too good, because that's evil. Can't be too bad, because that's evil. Quote unquote, because evils don't even exist. But that's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing when we're talking about spirituality. But you got to find that equal, that split. So yeah, I think that you can't be too dedicated. You can't be too disciplined. You got to be dedicated and disciplined. Because for instance, you know, I'm just using what we know. We know Kobe's story, right? What you would say he was dedicated and disciplined, right? He was dedicated because he was going to wake up every day. And he had the discipline to wake up every day and go work out. He had the discipline to work out every day. That's the discipline. He going to work out every day. But he had to be dedicated to do that. You know what I mean? In order to wake up and work out every day, you got to be dedicated. It take discipline, but it take dedication to wake up. After you wake up, and you got to be dedicated to go to that gym.
I agree with you.
You got to be disciplined.
In that story of rest easy, Kobe Bryant. In that story, he's not an average person though. Like just that parable, that story of him. To the average person, right?
Yeah.
Before I go there.
Oh no.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I think that is the average person.
Let me finish. Before I get to that what you just described. That him having that dedication and fear, he had a dedication because he wanted to be the best.
Yeah.
He had the discipline because he didn't want anybody else to pass him. Yeah. Because the standard was high.
Yeah.
He didn't lower his standard ever. But the average person doesn't even have a high standard. The average person doesn't have. They might not have a low standard, but their standard isn't up here. It's not off like his standard is off the camera, where like my arm is right now.
Yeah.
Average person is they right here.
Well,
So
shit.
That and the lower standard is the ground. So he had a whole different mindset, a whole different heart set as it pertained to what he did.
So you thinking of it on another picture. I'm not thinking
and
about
it's like it's a spiritual thing too.
I'm thinking about it on a normal day-to-day basis. Take basketball out of it. This is anybody who achieved anything. That person who became who first started as a janitor and became top of a job. That person who wakes up every day and barely gets by, but they get up every day and they go to work so their child can get by. That person who working at 9 to 5, it's all the same. Even if you don't know it, bro. Even if you don't know it, if you're working at 9 to 5, the day-to-day person is dedicated and disciplined to something, but they don't know. They disciplined to fucking working. You know what I mean? And they dedicated to working, even though they don't know. Oh, I hate my job, but you dedicated and you take discipline to go to that bitch every day. So that's everybody. That's what I'm saying with the average person. We just got to start, we got to take that energy and figure out how we can transfer it and use it to something that make us better. Like you said earlier, find something that you are dedicated to and you got enough discipline to do that you love and just keep doing it, and eventually the money will come to you.
It's that rhythm.
You know, and you talk about standard shit. If you got a low standard shit to be 100, bro, you got to go. Shit, you don't need this level of conversation ain't for you right now. You got to go take it back at the beginning of the couple of episodes back. We didn't go or in the future when we talk about it. But today's ain't the one for you. You need one to talk about going deep inside you, finding the inner side of you first. Reading the book, knowing the stranger within.
That was a perfect segue. Hey, family, look, check this out real quick. Real quick commercial. If you need help going within so you never go without, below is a link to Knowing the Stranger Within, Volume 1.
Yeah.
Get that, read that. I wrote it to help people take a tour guide of themselves. As you take a tour guide of yourselves, you get to discover who you are. But it's really not a discovery, it's really remembering. And if you love yourself enough, or you have somebody in your life that you love that's going through a metamorphosis of themselves so they can figure out who they are and why they're here and where they want to go, get Knowing the Stranger Within. The link is below.
But yeah, because like I said in the beginning, how can you if they got a low standard, you can't lower it any lower. That's what I was saying. You know, I had a problem with it. I got this standard, and I was like, damn, and I'm lowering it because of the rest of the world. No, so if somebody don't got those people you're talking about, this episode ain't for them. They gotta go dig deep in themselves first.
I agree.
Go find who you are. Yep. Cause this sometimes, man, your standard, quote unquote, I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not saying that I'm all of this and all that. But to be honest, it's hard to find black people that are here in Indiana. It's hard to find a black vegan. There's one that's not a Christian and don't have kids. You know how hard that is? Right now in Indiana, it's hard unless I'm just not looking in the right places. But it's hard. That's you know what I mean?
It could be a combination of both.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's
but we also market too.
And if we looking at and then who's another thing, who's down for poly. That's another thing too. So I got 4 things. I just forgot about that one. So she gotta be down for poly, she gotta be vegan, she gotta not believe in Jesus. She ain't gotta have kids. You know what I mean?
So is that like that Jesus? Is it just Jesus or is it just religion
Christian,
in general?
I don't want no Muhammad, none of that. I'm sorry, bro, man. People can look this shit up, bro. Why you a Christian and you a Muslim? It's because they had us enslavement first. That's all I'm gonna say.
So those 4 are just rare in general.
Rare, that's what I'm saying.
In general, not just I don't think that's just the Indiana thing personally.
Yeah, I'm a rare individual.
So I think to your point though, like I said earlier in the episode, to the people that have that may have that low standard, right? And I've been there before. I had low standards. I've lowered my standards before.
I did it. I just told y'all I did it. I'm saying, like I just said I lowered my standards.
I've been in the season. I've been in the season of that as well.
Yeah, man.
Just to be transparent with y'all, like that.
I'm human.
That standard. Once we had to raise the bar ourselves to be able to increase the standard in ourselves, so we can look outwardly for something that aligns with our morals and values and principles. But we didn't until we raised the bar ourselves. That standard was low, or it was lowered because of everything outside of us. But the people that, whatever field you're in, the people that, in my opinion, this is my personal take, all the people that have reached success in that field or that career or that business or that sport or entertainment, whatever, they set a standard for themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of the other people that are on a different level, they had a standard set for them. Mm-hmm. In school, what do we have to take? Standardized testing.
Mm-hmm.
So they created a test for us to take to see if we could pass and meet their standard. Mm-hmm. In business, you set a standard like, hey, I want to be a trillionaire. Mm-hmm. And we have people that have became trillionaires in this capitalistic system. They set the standard. They weren't taught to be trillionaires in their private schools or their public schools. They weren't taught that because it's never been done before, quote unquote. Wherever you feel about that how you want to. But it's never been done before, right? So they set that standard high for themselves because the world didn't give them that standard. Mm-hmm. So when you're at the top or attempting to get to the top of whatever you're doing by following your passion or following your purpose and then letting the profit come after that, you have to set the standard. Because if the world don't set the standard, it's a wrap. Yeah. It's a wrap. You ain't gonna get there. Because it's not meant for you to get there if you use the world standard instead of using your own.
For real. You
and your divine team figuring out your standard.
And sticking to it.
And that's the part, sticking to. That's the part that people, that's where I fucked up.
We both fucked up.
That's where you said you fucked up. I'm not putting words in his mouth. He said that on this episode. He fucked up there too.
Everybody fuck up with that.
And I was just about to say that too. We all, as humans, we all have lowered our standards at some point.
Yeah, with a job, like I said, with my job, like damn, I'm on a job with
food,
food.
Shit.
Damn well, like damn, I'm just going ahead and eat this shit.
Yeah,
this ain't nowhere to eat. Instead of just saying fuck
it, I'll just go to sleep
or just cook or whatever you feel. You know what I mean? Then you get it and it be bullshit.
Yep. You know, like damn, I shouldn't have ate that. I should have just drunk some water. Took my ass to sleep.
Yeah, man, fuck all that.
Now I'm congested because I ain't been doing the shit I was supposed to do before I even ate that bullshit. So now I'm fucked up. Nah.
It's life, man. But you know, but like I always tell people,
we got the power to bounce back though.
Coming back
as humans, we got the power to bounce back. Yeah. It's not the end.
Never
at all.
Never could.
At all.
Man, hey, look. We got the family reunion coming up, cuz.
We do.
And
we do. Is this gonna drop before then?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, bet we in there then.
This should drop. We got one dropping today. Then this dropping Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, this one dropping Friday. So this.
Well, if you're seeing this on Friday, come tomorrow.
For real.
Come tomorrow.
Come tomorrow.
Go pull up.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be at Holiday Park from 12 p.m. We're gonna be at the pavilion at Holiday Park. Let me be specific. The pavilion, if you don't know, because a lot of people didn't know what a pavilion is, cuz. So I'm gonna start telling people in the message too, because a lot of people like, bro, what's the pavilion? Dang, I didn't know people didn't know. But the pavilion is next to the playground, the playground, the play area, whatever you call it, for the kids. Just look for the playground, the play area, and the pavilion be right there. We're gonna be there from 12 p.m. all day. Come through, come party, come get some.
August 8th.
Yep, August 8th. Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Man. Yes.
It's coming out Friday.
Yep.
If you march this in 2027, you missed it. Come to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for real. And it's gonna be free food, music, games, all type of things gonna be happening, man. It's really where you can come and meet somebody and really connect with them and meet, especially if you ain't got no family. If you ain't got no family or you do got family, you coming through. But if you're looking for somebody to meet and connect, there's a lot of people who gonna be there you can connect and who be on the same mission to build or whatever your mission is to be, man. It's
Absolutely.
gonna be nice, cuz it's gonna be a lot of good things. I can't wait, to be honest, I can't wait to the food this year because it's gonna be a lot of vegan food. Last year we done had it. This year
we didn't eat last year.
Last year we done had too much vegan food, man. Damn. This year we got the vegan food popping.
Yeah, and
if you ain't a vegan, you can't have a bite. I'm going to keep it 100. You go eat the non-vegan food. I'm going to keep it 100, man.
Eat your food.
Yeah, man, I'm going to keep it 100. If you ain't a vegan, don't be digging in the vegan food because the vegans, see, the difference is that's not fair to the vegans. The vegans, we can't go digging their food.
We ain't lowering our standard, goddamn.
Yeah. We can't go digging their food, but they can dig in our food.
Yeah, we ain't.
And try it out. Just let me try it. Nah, man, because bag up on and go try that meat food you like.
We got to set some healthy boundaries here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody welcome, but we going to eat what we eat, and y'all going to eat what y'all eat. We going to vibe. We going to chill. We going to laugh. We going to love on each other. You feel me? We going to laugh on each other, but y'all stay over there, though. I'm going to be over here.
Don't touch the vegan food if you ain't vegan.
I'm going to eat over here. You eat over there. After we do that, we going to laugh. We going to kick it. We going to kiki and all that good shit. But, yeah, we going to figure it out.
Yeah, man.
In the middle, though.
It's going to be good, though, man. It's going to be good this year, man. My daughter said this is her favorite part of the year because everybody together. You know, and
that's dope.
Yeah, cuz, and that's really dope that we 33, you 33 just still. Yeah, you 33 still. 33 and we doing this, man. I just turned 33, so it's like I don't know. I didn't have that.
Jesus year.
I didn't have that feeling that 29 to 30 jump though. That day, I don't know what the hell happened to my brain.
Yeah, it did something just clicked.
Hey man, I don't know what happened.
That's real.
I don't know what happened.
All right, okay.
But 32 to 33, it didn't do that click. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
it was a smooth thing. But that 29 to 30, man, I don't know what happened. My brain said katoom. I said, oh shit.
Yeah. You realize something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you realize something.
Every
like, man say that. You be 20, it's like that day. You be like, clean.
It's like, you know, and I think I did my best to explain this in the previous episode and also off camera too.
Yeah.
It's like you know you don't know everything.
Yes.
But you fucking get it now.
Yes.
But you get it.
You know why you get it? Because you don't know. Because you know that you don't know everything.
Yeah, you get it.
You know what I mean? You be like, I get it. I don't know everything. Mm-hmm. So I need to be more open and I need to be still more protective at the same time.
Yep.
Got to know when to accept and when not to accept. You know what I mean? When to receive and when to retrieve. When to shoot and when not to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, that's a fact. Because it would be like, ooh. It different. And then for the former athletes, let me speak for y'all specifically for a minute too. In your 30s, you still got it, big dog, big sis. You still got it, but your ass better warm up first. Don't be going out there jumping with them young folks. Think you about to be out there doing all the windmills and shit. That shit don't work. It don't work like that. Even if you in tip top shape, it don't work like that. Make sure your ass warm up first so you don't pull something. Cause you been doing that shit for about 20, 30 years. Go take your ass on the side, go warm up, take a lap around the quarter of the field. Get your ass warmed up. You still got the in you.
If LeBron can do it, I can do it. That's
all right. Okay, you don't spend millions of dollars on your body. Well, we gonna talk about it.
I can do it.
Make sure you warm up. That's a warning for y'all people in y'all 30s. Y'all can still hang with the young folks.
He got that.
But make sure y'all go warm up first. So
will you spend $1 million on your body?
I would. If I had it, I would. And I'm getting it though.
Too.
I would, absolutely. We get into it. For sure.
Shit.
We get into it. I absolutely would.
Hell yeah, shit.
I only got one.
I'm telling you, man. When it get to it, I need a personal chef. Any personal chefs out there? Vegan personal chefs. You know, I just needed one thing. I'm gonna need you to make at least once a week and have me enough to last for the week. Is vegan cookies, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, he fat at heart though. He like, well, he ain't fat. He a big boy. I ain't gonna call him fat. He a big boy at heart. You know
hey man, I'm telling you, man. When my wife first got with me, she did not know that. Cause I'm glad she stopped me though. Cause I used to be real bad. Cause at one setting, when I used to eat meat, this is when I used to eat meat. I used to eat 3 pounds of catfish in one setting. In one setting, I used to put 1 pound of tacos. I used to cook the whole pound and make one big ass plate and eat it in one setting, cuz.
Yeah. No, okay. I'll rescind that statement. He's a fat boy. fuck all that. He's fat. That's
Nadia had to make
ain't
me
even
get
gluttony
off of that.
no more. I don't know what to call that shit.
Nadia had to get me off
bro.
of that. Then I used to.
That's good. Shout out to Nadia. Thank you.
Then I used to eat a pack of cookies every night too. People probably like, I want to see pictures of you when you wasn't a vegan, bro. I looked just like this.
That's the crazy part too. Is that's the part I'd be scratching my head.
I was never fat, man. Like never, man. I shit that shit out. I'm gonna keep it 100. People be scared. Us skinny people, I'm telling the truth on us. I'm telling the truth. We shit a lot. Hey, I'm telling the truth. We shit and I fill the toilet up. I'm talking about I fill that bitch up every time.
I don't want to know all that. You got it. That's good. It's your bowels moving.
I'm just keeping it 100. Skinny people shit a lot, man. They be like, damn, how people that small be that small? They eat good, man. We shitting a lot. I guess our metabolism move.
But it also too for some context too. Everybody in his family is like 6 foot and above. Besides
6'3".
him. 6'3" and above. All the men are like 6'3" and above. Besides
women, bro, women is too.
The women too. Yeah. I apologize. Shout out to
my grandma. Remember I told you, man, that shit hurted my heart. My grandma died, and I never got to pass her, bro. My grandma died looking down on me. Hey, grandson, shit that hurted my feelings, cuz. Man, in my wedding picture, she all taller than me and shit, man. I love my grandma. Rest in peace, Ernestine. I love you,
and
baby.
She had her arm on your head like
that. Yeah, man. Look, my little baby.
That ass.
I'm still her little baby. Hey, I was scared as hell of my grandmas, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, she beat me up one day. You remember they giants, man. I've always been short, and I was real short too. I remember she picked my little ass up one day and just beat me up like that, man.
Oh, damn.
To this day, man, because I kept telling her it was my fault because I kept telling her I could beat her up. Shit, that's what I get. To this day, I still my grandma dead, and I still think I can't beat her ass, bro. I would not fight my grandma Ernestine. Her tall self, boy, she was heavy set too. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. Strong, man. She picked me up like that, boy. I ain't never. Hey, grandma, hey. I was hoping one day I was gonna get taller than her, so I could just say, hey, grandma. But I wasn't gonna try her or nothing. I was just gonna look down like I'm finally taller than you, but. Nah, man, my grandma, she was tall.
Damn, that sucks. Damn.
Hey, man, how you see how tall Capri is, cuz? I said, man, her ass got the damn shumper jeans.
She about give her like 3 years. She gonna be taller than cuz.
Man, cuz.
Might be less than that.
She is tall. She's one of the tallest girls. The only girls that's taller than her in the neighborhood are 9 and 10. She's 7. She's taller than the 7 and the 8-year-olds.
Yeah, but she 3 years. Y'all right.
And the 9-year-olds. I'm like, so you are this tall, and her feet keep getting bigger, and she keep growing. I said, man, if you grow 7, if this rate you growing in 7 more years, it's over for me, man.
No, I done 3. 1, 2, 3.
I heard you the first time. I skipped it and added more.
You don't got to add 4 to that 3. You got a good 3. She about half of you right now.
Man, that shit hurt my feelings,
she
man.
probably about a centimeter over half of you right now.
might be short. He might be short. I don't know. Oh. See, I thought he was short, but he kind of average height right now because he been around 5-year-olds too. Boys, he taller than some of them. He shorter than some. So he average. When I was his height, I was always below average. I ain't never been past. Of
course, when we look at you now.
I always been the shortest person ever.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's a good thing, man. So, but that Capri, cuz I think she might got that shumper gene. She might be tall, man. That's crazy how genes work, man. Genetics. And people like, why you short, man? My grandma is 4'8". My mama's mama. Mm-hmm. See, my daddy's people, they tall. But my mama, her mama, is a dwarf, low key.
Yeah, she's not that tall.
Yeah, cuz
that's real.
She only like 4'10", cuz you could.
That's real. That's real. Yeah,
when she put a hoodie on, you don't think she was a little girl.
Yeah, nah, you ain't lying. Shout out to Auntie.
And then she real small too. It's like she real small too. She's skinny and short. Mm-hmm. And Tip you and Tip was the same.
We around the same height.
Okay, so Tip wasn't short.
Yeah, we were around the same. He was probably like 5'9", 5'10". We were around the same height though.
Tip was
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we around.
We can wrap this one up though, man.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man.
Hey, how tall was Butch?
5'7".
You was taller than your daddy?
Yep. Mom 5'3".
I don't fuck with my daddy, but I ain't taller than him though.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know how. My uncle tall though.
You did a lot of sports. You know that. You know that helps you grow, right? Butch didn't do sports, did he?
He did. I think he did track in high school. After that, he stopped.
Yeah, because Butch.
I don't think he was like crazy with it though.
Yeah.
Like I was. I don't think he was attempting to go to college and do it. Let me say it like that.
I could tell by the way he grabbed your goddamn degree, man. Y'all got to see that picture.
I was on that.
Let me tell them the story before we end it real quick. I got to tell them the story about Butch. Man, look, this how crazy energy is. Cuz showed me a picture about him and Butch. Butch is his daddy, you know. Butch and him, Butch and Auntie.
Man, rest easy, Pops.
Yeah. So. And I said, damn, cuz. And cuz would tell you, I said, damn, cuz. I said in the picture, it looked like he trying to snatch that bitch out of your hand. Didn't I say that?
He did.
I said, damn, cuz, it looked like he trying to snatch that bitch out of your hand. You said, man, he was, man. He was You said he was all more excited than you.
Nah, hell yeah, he was. I still had my internship to do. I wasn't done. I wasn't done with that shit. I was not done. I was like, I still got this summer internship to do. Shit. I walk across the day. I ain't done though.
Man, he said, man, Pop smoked this shit. He said, yeah, man. Pop said, man, scratch Sean out and put Herman on that mug.
That's definitely how I felt though, especially looking back at the picture for sure.
Yeah, cuz I read that through the picture, man. But we can end that, man. I just wanted to end that on a good note.
Absolutely, man. Hey, family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. And as we always love to say, family is the foundation of freedom. So lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. We love y'all.
Tipping ain't easy, baby.
Peace.
All right, Red. Ernestine. That's crazy though that I read that energy, man. Your pop really gave you that energy. You know what you need to do? You gotta harvest his energy through that picture. When you need some inspiration, you need